I remember an old photograph, your hand resting over mine. We were standing before the future, too young to fear goodbye. We had dreams in a rented room, with the rain on the window pane. You would laugh through the darkest hours. I would swear we'd outrun the pain. You were grace when my faith was empty. I was strength when your hope grew thin. We were two souls against the weather, trying hard not to let storms in. But the world has a way of breaking what the heart believes is true. One day I woke to a colder morning, and the whole sky missed you. I kept your voice inside the silence. I kept your light beneath my scars. Even when the night surrounded me, you were still my northern star. I waited where the shadows gather. I waited through the longest rain, with a love too deep to bury, with a soul too tired to change. When the road became a river, when the sorrow would not part, I kept walking through the darkness till the day my heart stood tall. There were letters under floorboards, there were songs I could not sing. Every word I left unspoken came back burning in the spring. I saw your face in every station, heard your name in every crowd. Grief became my quiet companion, always near but never loud. Still I learned to hold the morning, still I learned to breathe again. Hope was not a shining answer, it was one step through the pain. I waited where the shadows gathered. I waited through the longest rain, with a love too deep to bury, with a soul too tired to change. When the road became a river, when the sorrow would not part, I kept walking through the darkness till the day my heart stood tall. Maybe all the years of hurting were not sent to make me fall. Maybe every broken ending was a door behind a wall. I have cried when no one heard me. I've prayed without a sound. I have lost the life I dreamed of, then found courage on the ground. And if love becomes a legend, let it live inside my name. Let it rise above the ruins. Let it turn my loss to flame. I am not the man who waited for the past to come back home. I am all the storms I weathered. I am fire. I am soul. I waited where the shadows gathered. I waited where the shadows gathered. Now I stand beneath the light. Now I stand beneath the light. Every wound became a witness. Every tear became my fight. When the road became a river, I built wings from every fall. I kept walking through the darkness till the day my heart stood tall. Let the choir shake the heavens. Let the thunder break the wall. I have loved, I have lost, I have suffered, but I was not destroyed at all. I will carry what was sacred. I will bless what made me strong. Love did not end in the silence. It became my rising song. I remember an old photograph, your hand resting over mine. We were standing before the future, too young to fear goodbye. We had dreams in a rented room, with the rain on the window pane. You would laugh through the darkest hours. I would swear we'd outrun the pain. You would grace when my The theater was empty, but I still heard your voice. Some love leaves without warning. Some pain leaves us no choice. We were young behind the spotlight, two hearts learning how to shine. You held my hand through every failure. I held your dreams as close as mine. We wrote our names in dusty mirrors, promised we would never fall. Every night felt like forever. Every kiss became a call. Then the music turned to silence, and the stage went cold and black. I kept waiting in the darkness, but you never made it back. I wore the years like heavy velvet. I hid my tears beneath the light. But even with the curtains closing, your love still burned at night. I kept singing through the sorrow. I kept standing through the rain, with a broken heart When the crowd forgot my name, I held on to one last promise till the curtain rose again. There were mornings full of echoes, there were nights without a prayer. I saw your shadow in the front row, like you had always waited there. Every song became a memory, every note became a wound. I kept searching for tomorrow in the ruins of the moon. But a soul can learn from breaking, and a heart can still believe. Even after love has vanished, it can teach us how to breathe. I kept singing through the sorrow, I kept standing through the rain, with a broken heart inside me, still refusing to break again. When the lights went out around us, when the crowd forgot my name, I held on to one last promise till the curtain rose again. Maybe endings are not empty, maybe loss is not defeat. Maybe every lonely footstep is still keeping time beneath. I have fallen in the silence, I have cried behind the scene. I have lost the life I dreamed of, then became what loss can mean. So let the orchestra remember every tear I had to hide. Let the thunder shake the ceiling, let the wounded come alive. I am not the final heartbreak, I am not the closing door. I am all the songs that found me when I could not sing before. I kept singing through the sorrow, now I'm standing in the flame. Every scar became a spotlight, every tear became my name. When the lights went out around us, I found courage in the pain. I held on to one last promise till the curtain rose again. Let the choir lift the ceiling, let the heavens flood the stage. I have loved, I have lost, I have waited, but I walked out of the cage. I am more than what was taken, I am stronger than the end. Love became my final anthem when the curtain rose again. The theater is empty, but I no longer fear the rain. Some goodbyes become beginnings when the curtain rose again. Back to the bridge at midnight, where we carved our names in stone. The city slept beneath the moonlight, but I had never felt so alone. We were young with impossible visions, two believers against the rain. You had gold in your quiet laughter, I had fire beneath my pain. We made shelter from broken hours, built a kingdom from borrowed time. Every dream we dared to whisper felt like heaven learning to climb. But the seasons came like strangers, taking more than we could give. Love was strong, but life was stronger, and I had to learn to live. I kept your voice inside the silence, I kept your name beneath my breath. Even when the road grew empty, I still loved you past the end. So I walked where the river still remembers, where the rain keeps calling your name. Through the cold, through the dark, through the waiting, through the years that carried my pain. If the world tried to turn us to ashes, if the night tried to swallow the flame, I held on to the love that outlived us, where the river still remembers your name. There were mornings I feared the sunlight, there were rooms I could not face. Every mirror showed a stranger, trying hard to hide your place. I wrote prayers on folded paper, sent them out across the tide, asked the sky to give me answers, but the sky just opened wide. Still I learned to breathe with sorrow, still I learned to stand again. Hope was not a sudden sunrise, it was one step through the rain. So I walked where the river still remembers, where the rain keeps calling your name. Through the cold, through the dark, through the waiting, through the years that carried my pain. If the world tried to turn us to ashes, if the night tried to swallow the flame, I held on to the love that outlived us, where the river still remembers your name. Maybe love is not the holding, maybe loss is not the grave. Maybe every heart that shatters finds a deeper way to be brave. I have cried beneath the thunder, I have fallen to my knees, I have begged the empty heavens for a peace I could not see. But the pain became a doorway, and the dark became a road. Every scar became a lantern, every tear became a home. I am not the man who lost you. I am not the fear I knew. I am all the strength that found me when I had to walk through you. Now I stand where the river still remembers, but I'm no longer chained to the rain. Every wound became a witness, every prayer became a flame. Let the heavens break open above me, let the choir rise out of the pain. I survived what was meant to destroy me, where the river still remembers your name.
I have love. I have love.
I have love. I have love. I have loved. I kept your name inside the quiet, like a flame beneath the snow. Some love does not return to hold us, it becomes the strength to go. We were young beneath the street lamps, with the rain upon our skin. You were faith when I was empty, I was home when you came in. We built dreams from broken chances, made a kingdom out of scars. Every night became a promise, every tear became a star. But the world can turn like winter, and the heart can lose its way. I woke up beside the silence, where your breathing used to stay. I carried grief like heavy weather, I wore your absence in my bones. But deep below the frozen sorrow, a river moved beneath the stone. the road became a prison, if the night refused to go, I believe there was a river still alive beneath the stone. There were years I walked through shadows, there were rooms I could not face. Every mirror looked like morning, every song remembered grace. I wrote letters to the silence, folded hope between the lines, asked the wind if you could hear me from the far side of time. Still the soul can rise from ashes, still the heart can learn to mend. Even love that leaves us broken can become the light again. I kept holding on through the darkness, I kept breathing through the pain. When the sky fell down around me, I still whispered your name. If the road became a prison, if the night refused to go, I believe there was a river still alive beneath the stone. Maybe waiting is a battlefield, maybe tears a sacred ground, maybe every soul that suffers is still learning how to sound. I have knelt beside the ruins, I have fought the bitter cold, I have held my broken pieces like a story to be told. And if heaven hears the wounded, let it hear me standing here. I am not the man who vanished in the valley of his fear. No goodbye can steal the meaning, no distance kills the flame. What I lost became my courage, what I loved became my name. I kept holding on through the darkness, now I'm rising through the rain.
Every scar became a sunrise,
Every wound released its chain.
if the road became a prison,
I broke through and found my soul
I became the raging river
that was hidden in the stone. Let the choir shake the heavens, let the thunder call me home. I have loved, I have lost, I have waited, but I never walked alone. Through the fire, through the silence, through the years nobody knows, I found hope beneath the sorrow, the river beneath the stone. So I'll leave this light behind me for the hearts that ache alone. Love still moves beneath the silence, like a river beneath the stone. left your photograph by the window where the first light used to fall. Some memories don't ask permission, they just walk through every wall. We were young on a midnight highway, with the rain behind our eyes. You were dreaming past the skyline, I was learning how to rise. We had nothing but each other and a song beneath our breath. Every mile became a promise, every kiss outlived regret. Then the years came down like thunder, and the world pulled us apart. I kept reaching through the distance with an empty, trembling heart. I learned to speak with broken pieces, learned to smile when hope was thin. But somewhere under all the silence, a light began within. I kept believing through the falling, I kept breathing through the rain. When the night became a mountain, I still carried through the pain. If the stars forgot to guide me, if the road was torn and worn, I held on beyond the darkness. Still I found the morning. There were seasons made of waiting, there were rooms I could not bear. I kept hearing your voice behind me, like a prayer inside the air. Every dream we left unfinished burned like embers in my hands. Every word I never gave you turned to footprints in the sand. But the heart is not a graveyard, it can bloom where sorrow stayed. Even love that leaves us wounded can become the strength we made. I kept believing through the falling, I kept breathing through the rain. When the night became a mountain, I still carried through the pain. If the stars forgot to guide me, if the road was torn and worn, I held on beyond the darkness. Still I found the morning. Maybe all the years of aching were not wasted after all. Maybe every tear that broke me was a river, not a wall. I have stood where dreams were buried, I have cried without a sound, I have watched my world turn empty, then found heaven on the ground. And And if love becomes a memory, let that memory become fire. Let it lift me from the shadows. Let it carry me higher. I am not the man who waited for the past to make me whole. I am every storm I walk through with a still unbroken soul. I kept believing through the fall. Now I'm rising from the rain. Every wound became a witness. Every loss became a flame. If the stars forgot to guide me, I lit one inside my soul. I crossed the night with empty hands and came back burning gold. Let the choir lift the silence. Let the choir lift the silence. Let the heavens hear me sing. I've loved, I've lost, I've waited, but I did not lose everything. I kept holding to the promise that the dawn was being born. After all the years of darkness, still I found the morning. I left your photograph by the window where the first light used to fall. I left your photograph by the window where the first light used to fall. Some memories don't ask permission. They just walk through every wall. We were young on a midnight highway with the rain behind our eyes. I found your ribbon in the old book, pressed between the faded lines. Some love becomes a quiet chapel, standing somewhere inside time. We were young beside the harbor, with our dreams against the tide. You were brave when I was shaking. I was yours with open eyes. We made vows beneath the lamplight, while the cold wind crossed the bay. Every touch became a promise. Every word became a way. Then the world grew hard around us, and the sea took back the shore. I kept waiting through the thunder, but you never reached the door. I held your memory like a lantern, streets of grief and stone. Even when my hands were empty, I never felt alone. I built a heaven from the rain. I built a fire from the pain. When the night tried to erase me, I kept whispering your name. If the road fell down beneath me, if the stars refused to stay, I still carried love inside me and built a heaven from the rain. There were years of silent mornings. There were prayers I could not speak. I wore sorrow like a jacket on the shoulders of the weak. Every station held your shadow. Every song became a scar. I kept searching through the distance for the place where lost hearts are. But the soul is made for rising. Even after dreams collapse, hope can grow inside the ruins where the broken learn to last. I built a heaven from the rain. I built a fire from the pain. When the night tried to erase me, I kept whispering your name. If the road fell down beneath me,
If the road fell down beneath me,
if the stars refused to stay,
if the stars refused to stay,
I still carried love inside me and built a heaven from the rain. Maybe waiting is a witness. Maybe loss can teach the soul. Maybe every heart left bleeding finds a deeper way to grow. I have cried beneath the skyline. I have fought the weight of years. I have begged the dark for mercy, then found courage in my tears. And if forever is a doorway, let your light come shining through. Let it lift me from the valley where I almost lost the truth. I am not the grief that held me. I am not the broken chain. I am every dawn that found me still alive after the rain. I built a heaven from the rain. Now I'm standing in the flame. Every wound became a sunrise. Every scar now speaks your name. If the road fell down beneath me,
I made wings from yesterday.
I kept love alive inside me and built a heaven from the rain. Let the choir shake the silence. Let the thunder break the pain. I have loved, I've lost, I've waited, but I learned to rise again. I am more than what was taken. I'm stronger than the chain. With a heart reborn from sorrow, I built a heaven from the rain. I Some love becomes a quiet chapel, standing somewhere inside time. We were young beside the harbor, with our dreams against the tide. You were brave when I was shaken, I was yours with open eyes. We made vows beneath the lamplight, while the cold wind crossed the bay. Every touch became a promise, every word. I found your ring in a wooden drawer, beside a map we never used. Some journeys end before the road, some hearts keep walking bruised. We were young by the northern water, with the moon caught in your hair. You said love was not a shelter, but a promise to stay there. I was restless, full of thunder, you were calm enough for two. Every dream I dared to speak of found its courage inside you. Then the tide came in like warning, and the sky forgot the shore. One goodbye became a lifetime, and I was yours no more. I carried all the nights you left me like stones beneath my skin. But somewhere in the deepest darkness, a light kept burning within. You were the lighthouse in my bones, when I was lost beyond the sea. When every wave came down like sorrow, your memory still guided me. I waited through the coldest seasons, I prayed where no one knows. Even when the world went silent, you were the lighthouse in my bones. There were winters made of silence, there were birthdays without song. I kept turning every corner, hoping you had not been gone. Every harbor held your shadow, every sunrise wore your face. I tried to bury all the aching, but love would not leave its place. Still I learned to breathe in pieces, still I learned to stand alone. Hope was not a golden answer, it was fire under stone. You were the lighthouse in my bones, when I was lost beyond the sea. When every wave came down like sorrow, your memory still guided me. I waited through the coldest seasons, I prayed where no one knows. Even when the world went silent, you were the lighthouse in my bones. Maybe love is not returning, maybe love is what remains. Maybe all the storms that break us teach the soul to rise through pain. I have cried beneath black oceans, I have screamed against the tide. I have watched my dreams go under, then found strength I could not hide. And if your voice is now the distance, let that distance become sky. Let it lift me from the wreckage, let it teach my heart to fly. I am not the man who vanished when the last door closed on me. I am every wave I conquered, set something free.
I waited through the coldest season.
Now the morning breaks and glows. I survived the endless midnight with your lighthouse in my bones. Let the choir shake the heavens. Let the thunder split the night. I have loved, I have lost, I have waited, but I still became the light. I will carry what was sacred. I will rise where sorrow grows. Love did not die inside the darkness. It became the lighthouse in my bones. So I'll sail beyond the grieving, where the quiet water glows. Some love leaves the hand forever, but stays a lighthouse in the bones. So I'll sail beyond the grieving. I kept the last light on the stairway where your footsteps used to fade. Some goodbyes become a lifetime. Some wounds become a place. We were young beneath the skyline, with the rain against our hands. You believed in all my shadows. You could see the better man. We had dreams inside a suitcase. We had songs no one had heard. Every night became a promise. Every silence held a word. Then the world moved like an ocean, pulled your heart away from mine. I kept calling through the distance, but the distance answered time. I wore the cold like heavy armor. I hid my sorrow from the day, but somewhere under all the breaking, love still found a way. I will stand where the night tried to end me. I will breathe through the storm and the flame. Though the road took the dream from our hands, it could never take your name. If the years turn our story to echoes, if the sky lets the memories fall, I of it all. There were rooms I could not enter, there were songs I could not play. Every morning felt unfinished, every sunset turned away. I wrote prayers on empty paper, folded hope inside the lines, asked the heavens for an answer, but the answer took its time. Still I walk through every winter, still I face the endless rain, and the love I thought had broken me became the strength inside my pain. I will stand where the night tried to end me. I will breathe through the storm and the flame. Though the road took the dream from our hands, it could never take your name. If the years turn our story to echoes, if the sky lets the memories fall, I will carry the fire beyond the farewell and rise with the heart of it all. Maybe loss is not the silence, maybe grief is not the chain, maybe every tear that found me was a seed beneath the rain. I have fallen through the darkness, I have screamed against the wind, I have watched my whole world crumble, then found light in what remained. And if love becomes a legend, let it thunder through my chest, let it lift me from the ashes, let it give my soul no rest. I am not the man who vanished when the final door was closed. I am every mile I survived on the road nobody knows. I will stand where the night tried to end me. Now the morning is breaking my chains. Every scar is a river of courage, every wound is a song that remains. Let the heavens remember our story, let the choir shake the wall. I will carry the fire beyond the farewell and rise with the heart of it all. I have loved, I have lost, I have waited, I have walked through the longest cold, but the pain that was meant to destroy me turned my broken soul to gold. Let the thunder become my witness, let the stars hear the final call. I will carry the fire beyond the farewell and rise with the heart of it all. I kept the last light on the stairway where your footsteps used to fade. Some goodbye. I still remember the old cathedral where your hand slipped into mine. We were two hearts full of forever, standing on the edge edge of time. We had dreams beneath the rooftops. We had stars inside our eyes. You were calm when I was restless. I was truth beneath your lies. We made home from little moments, from a blanket and a song. Every poor and simple morning felt like somewhere we belonged. Then the world came down in silence, not with thunder, not with flame. Just a letter on the table and the room without your name. I walked for years inside the question why the brightest hearts must part. But somewhere in the deepest fracture, hope kept breathing in my heart. I held on to the last light we believed in. When the night was closing in, with your memory on my shoulders, with your whisper on my skin. When the road forgot the sunrise, when the years were cold and blind, I kept searching through the darkness for the love we left behind. There were cities full of strangers. There were winters without grace. I kept looking through the windows for a shadow of your face. Every prayer became silence. Every silence learned to ache. I was waiting for a miracle only time refused to make. Still I found a way through sorrow. Still I learned to stand and breathe. Sometimes love does not return home, but it teaches us to believe. I held on to the last light we believed in. When the night was closing in, with your memory on my shoulders, with your whisper on my skin. When the road forgot the sunrise, when the years were cold and blind, I kept searching through the darkness for the love we left behind. Maybe hearts are made for breaking, so the light can enter through. Maybe every lonely season was still carrying me to you. Not the you I lost in silence, not the past I could not save, but the courage born from grieving and the man that sorrow made. So let the bells ring out above me, let the sky become a stage. I will not bow down to the ending. I will not live inside the cage. What was gone became my anthem. What was pain became my wings. Now I rise with every heartbeat when the hidden choir sings. I held on to the last light we believed in. Now that light is in my soul. Every wound became a doorway, every broken piece made whole. When the road forgot the sunrise, I became the morning sky. I was not destroyed by losing.
I was born again to fly.
Let the choir lift the heavens, let the drums break open night. I have crossed the longest valley, but I'm standing in the light. I held on to the last light we believed in. Through the silence, through the years, love became the strength inside me, and hope rose from my tears. So I'll leave the song behind me for the hearts still lost at night. Even after love has vanished, we can still become the light.
I kept your voice inside a suitcase, next to dreams we never wore. Some love leaves without an answer, but it opens every door. We were young beside the railway, with the evening turning gold. You had heaven in your laughter, I had fears I never told. We made plans on cafe napkins, drew a life beyond the rain. Every street became a promise, every goodbye felt the same. Then the years came hard between us, like a wall of stone and dust. I reached out across the silence, but the silence swallowed us. I learned to carry all the distance, I learned to breathe beneath the weight. But somewhere in the deepest sorrow, love became my faith. I crossed the world with a broken heart, through the dark, through the cold, through the lost. I held your name like a fragile star, never counting what it cost. When the night bent down to break me, when the road erased my trust, I kept walking for the love we made, the world I had to cross. There were towns that knew my sadness, there were rooms that heard me pray. I kept waking from the same dream, reaching for your hand each day. Every letter left unfinished burned like thunder in my chest. Every memory came back singing, and I try to lay it to rest. But a heart can grow in shadows, and a soul can learn to stand. Even after losing everything, hope can take you by the hand. I crossed the world with a broken heart, through the dark, through the cold, through the lost. I held your name like a fragile star, never counting what it cost. When the night bent down to break me, when the road erased my trust, I kept walking for the love we made, the world I had to cross. Maybe waiting is a mountain, maybe grief is holy ground. Maybe every dream that leaves us plants a deeper root down. I have stood in empty stations, I have called into the rain. I have watched my younger self die, just to be reborn through pain. If your face becomes a memory, let that memory make me brave. Let it lift me from the wreckage, let it teach me what to say. I am not the man who lost you, I am not the tears I hide. I am every mile behind me, still alive, still alive. Every scar became a compass, every tear became the sky. When the night bent down to break me, I found strength inside the dust. I kept walking for the love we made, the world I had to cross. Let the choir shake the heavens, let the thunder crown the pain. I have loved, I have lost, I have waited, but I learned to live again. I crossed the world with a broken heart, through the fire, through the years, through the loss, and I found myself still breathing there, beyond the world I had to cross. So I'll leave the song behind me for the ones who pay the cost. Love can lead us through the darkness and through the world we have to cross.